and he made the decisions.
But what do you mean, unfortunately, I shouldn't fire Poppy? You said that.
Well, I said unfortunate for David.
Right.
That,
what do you mean by that?
Well, this was all his. It was 90% his, as he stated. So he made all the decisions.
I see. So you're just saying the word unfortunately as it related to David.
David.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes.
Anand, should I fire Poppy?
Absolutely not, sir. You know, David put Poppy and I in charge of doing the photo shoot. He gave us a vision, and we hit a home run with it. He wanted us to actually shoot a scene at the Trump bar, utilizing every single one of our models, showing a variety of ties, shirts, cufflinks.
That was David.
That was David.
But isn't that a good concept?
It's a great concept, but where David screwed up was when we came back, and we were very excited about the photographs that we had taken. I sat David down and I said, David, come check this out. We've got some great photos. David shunned me away. He did not want my input, creative input whatsoever.
Why did you shun him away?
It's very simple.
Why?
I wanted a fresh look at all the photos.
We should be able to give input. I mean, this is a team effort.
Do you agree with
You picked a photograph that didn't show, it only showed 2 models.
It showed
2
3
similar colored ties.
3 models?
And one of them is a woman.
It adds to the mood and it sets. Were there any comments
There was,
on the middle page?
You picked a photograph that didn't show any of the Trump vodka, any of the
I'm
brand
not
integration.
selling Trump vodka. I'm selling shirts, ties.
But one of the concepts that we were being graded on was brand integration, and you picked the one photo that didn't have any brand integration at all.
Also, the page on the back, we actually needed to put all the models in there and as much product as possible because we were at that point only showing 3 shirts with the first 3 pages.
Right, Poppy, but the pictures were this big.
Agreed. Agreed.
You couldn't even see product in
I
it.
agree.
They were so small.
I agree. That is something
But that was your decision.
All right, David, I want you to let one person go. So tell me, who is the person that least deserves to be fired on your team?
Anand.
Anand?
Yes.
So you're going to keep Stephanie in instead of Anand?
Yes.
It's interesting, Stephanie, isn't it?
It's not for any other reason than we collaborated together and we were kind of in agreement with this through the whole thing. I got a lot of support from Stephanie, and when I have a wingman who gives me their, you got it, this is great, and I hear you should fire David, not Poppy, when Poppy did nothing. It's ridiculous.
All right, Anand, go back to the suite.
Thank you, Mr. Trump. Excuse me.
Stephanie, sit down next to Poppy, please.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Stephanie, can the case be made that I should fire you?
No, I don't believe so, sir.
Can that case be made, Poppy? Should I fire Stephanie?
I honestly believe that David is the person to be fired, sir.
You know, David, as a project manager, you're taking a big risk.
Yes, sir.
Because if you look at the great history of The Apprentice, a project manager it's tough.
Yes, sir.
If you lose, the chances are you're not going to do as well as everybody else, and you understand that.
You know, I guess if my first 3 pages were good enough to maybe squeak by and the killer was the last page, I had no creative input at all. I let them run with it.
But you do know that as the project manager, if you didn't love the last page, you could have said, look, Poppy, let's make the pictures bigger, let's make something else. You could have done a lot of other things,
That
right?
I could, sir.
We also had other photos that were magnificent that Anand and I had taken, and those could have been taken in place.
Are you talking product photos or people photos?
People photos.
You were very adamant, and everyone was in agreement that product needed to be put
Yeah,
in
but
the
she
photo.
can't be adamant because you're the boss.
I agree.
Are you the boss?
I am the boss.
David, you're fired.
Can I say something?
Yes.
It has been a pleasure. I appreciate, from all of you, time of my life. So, Mr. Trump,
Thank you,
sir,
David.
thank you very much.
you,
Mr. Trump
David.
as well. Mr.
Good
Trump,
job.
thank you very much.
You've done yourself proud.
Thank you, sir.
Now get the hell out of
Guys,
here.
thank you
Go.
as well.
Pleasure working with you.
You did great. Okay?
So did you. You're a gentleman, David.
Thank you, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Hello, sir. It's been better. I'll just say that. Down, please.
Well, the risk goes with being project manager. We had no choice.
You know, based on the circumstance, I don't think Mr. Trump had any other option than to fire me. I was project manager. I took ownership of it. There's a few things I could have done different, and looking back, I can't change anything about it. Woulda, shoulda, couldas, and, you know, I didn't.
Rockport presents Next Steps.
Now that The Apprentice is over, I have focus. I've started my own company. I control my own destiny. You know, Donald Trump is a great businessman, and he does it, and he's built himself to what he is today, so I figured it's my turn.
Rockport, put your best foot forward. Now, a look at the next all-new Apprentice.